there, RONZO the CLOWN. I'm back, and today I'm going to teach you how to make Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Now, you're wondering, it's past Christmas, but hey, I ran out of time during the Christmas holidays. I was very busy, so I promised someone I would make Rudolph, and this is what he's going to look like, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. What you'll need is you'll need a mocha brown 260, and you'll need 2 black 160s, and then a scrap of a red balloon for the nose. Now, to start off with, what we're doing is we're going to make a bubble about 2.5 to 3 inches long, a small bubble for an ear twist, and then another bubble the same size as the first one. Now, just wrap those around, lock twist them, and then push your knot through, and then make your ear twist right there. Then what you're going to do is you're going to make a small flower petal, and this is going to be the head of the reindeer. You make a small bubble for the neck, and then a bubble about 2.5, 3 inches long for the legs. Make another bubble about the same size, a little bit smaller maybe, for the body, and then 2 more bubbles, 2.5 inches, 3 inches long, for the back legs. And then reindeer don't have very big tails, very long tails, so just get rid of the rest of the balloon, tie it off, snip the little dangly piece, and then for little kids especially, make sure that you run that tail through like that, because if you don't, it'll come undone. And that's the body of the reindeer. Now, to make the antlers, what you do is you take a black. Now now let me explain something. On the candy cane, when I made that, I asked kids their favorite colors. It's always different colors. Sometimes, very rarely, is it red and white. On the reindeer, for some reason, they want the reindeer to be brown, a mocha brown, and then for the antlers, they're either white, black, gray, or the blush color. So, make a bubble about 2 inches long, then make an ear twist. Then get your other 160. Now, you may be able to do this with one 160, but make a bubble the same size as the other one, that long one, about 2.5 inches long, and then make a second one that same length. Get rid of the rest of the balloon, but tie it off. Tie this off, and save it for the other side. Tie off your balloon. And we'll cut all those little danglies off here in just a little bit. Now, find a spot there about 2.5 inches long. Make another one the same length, and then another ear twist. And then once again, take your measure to make it the same size. Make another one using that second 160 again. This time, you can get rid of the rest of the balloon. And then with your original 160, make another one the same size and get rid of the rest of the balloon. And then tie it off. Now, all these little danglies here, you want to cut them off. Find that indentation where in the middle there, and then attach it to the head, just like that. Then what you want to do is you want to kind of straighten up your antlers, make them look the same on both sides. A big word for you hot for word students, make it symmetrical. I don't know what it means, ask her. Now, for the nose, what I do is I take glue dots. These are glue dots. You can buy them in rolls, you can buy them in little packages like that, but they come on a little sheet like this, and there's a little semi-hardened glue dot. I take and attach that right there at that part where the nose is right in there. I don't know if you can see the glue dot. And then I save all my scraps, the ends of the balloons, blow it up, just a small bubble about that big, cut off the knot just as close as you can, and just set it in there with a knot down there into the nose. And then all you got to do is draw the eyes. A big smile. And there you go. That's your Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Now, you're thinking, I'm going to have to wait till Christmas to use this? If you just change the color of the nose to black or a darker brown or gray or something like that, you've got a regular reindeer or a deer. But guess what? This can be more than that. Let's say someone asks for a moose. Bam, as Imro would say, there's a moose. Or an elf. Bam, there you go, an elf. So actually you've gotten more out of this balloon tutorial than just a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You've got a regular reindeer, a deer, an elk, a moose. So there you go. So do me a favor. Please subscribe, rate, and comment. The next balloon tutorial I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make my puppy dog, which uses the same body except for a longer tail as this reindeer. But it's just as simple and just as easy. Anyway, thanks a lot. Bye.